Hey everybody, David Kirsch here, and welcome to HoneyComb.Fit. This afternoon, we're gonna bring it down a little bit. The last few workouts have been high intensity. This morning was plyometrics. Did you like that workout? I don't know about you, but my body needs a little restoring, a little rejuvenating, a little calming energy. The music is a little quieter. Today, we're gonna do my version, not exactly the official version of Yogates. Yogates is a combination of yoga and Pilates. It's been around for a long time, and it actually is a yin and yang. It's quite beautiful. Pilates focusing on core strength. You're breathing through your mouth. Yoga is somewhat detoxing and meditative and static poses, and very restorative, right? So the balance of core strength and stretching and strengthening and the visualization of elongating our muscles. Perfect if you're a runner. I would definitely say a few times a week doing yoga or yogates, right? If you really wanted to focus on some core strength, it's a beautiful combination. It really is. All right? So I'm gonna get the mat. And again, this workout, unlike any of the other workouts, is gonna be, I'm gonna lower that a little bit, right? It's gonna be calming, reflective. It's the end of the day. If you've homeschooled your children, you need a little de-stressing. If you've been on Zoom all day like I have, you need a little de-stressing. You need time to reflect, to reconnect to yourself. I say it a lot, but it's never more important than at the end of a day where you've got so much going on. Susan, Uncle Joel, you're there. You swim, you're very athletic, you're on that Peloton bike all the time, tight hip flexors, your back. Let's take the time to really reconnect. So, core is going to be tight. We're pulling it in towards our spine. We're going to really focus on our breath. And with every breath we take, we're connecting to every muscle in our body. We really are. It's a very beautiful, very calming. And I'm just going to take some breaths. I'm going to take some breaths again. That was a yoga breath, and this is a Pilates breath. And I'm going to start with a little cat-cow, rounding the spine. And right up. Nice stretch. And again. And I'm really letting the breath, my breath, dictate, support the movement of my body. That's what's key here. And I actually think, quite frankly, if you think about it, it really will serve you, even with the boot camp workouts, if you're focusing on your breath. Sit back a little bit, let's stretch out, kind of modified child's pose. Sit right back up, nice and tall, neutral spine. No stress, no energy. I'm exhaling all of that right now. Okay. And I'm gonna come right into a down dog or an upside down V in Pilates. And my head is right between my hands. My heels are down. And I'm going to slowly walk my hands in And as I exhale, I'm gonna roll my spine up. Let me tell you something again. I don't know what workout this is. Today is Wednesday. This is the 20th workout I've done with you guys on HoneyComb.Fit. My body needs a little Yogates right now. And I'm gonna exhale, I'm gonna roll back down. And I'm gonna walk 1, 2, 3, back into my down dog, my upside down V. Nice and relaxed. And I'm gonna walk my feet in. And again, roll my spine and unfold it. Keep your arms up. Just stretch it out for a second. Right above your heart. Power of the breath, man. It's so vitally important. Everything we do. Right back down, hands down, stepping right back, down dog. I'm gonna bring my right knee in and right up. And on the last one, I'm going to come right here. And I'm in a lunge. You can see that. My right leg is in a lunge. And I'm going to open it up, stretching out my torso and looking up towards my hand. Right back down. If you can, let's take it right up this way and bring it right back up. Opening up. I'm going to step right back. And I'm going to bring my left knee in and right up, pointing. Exhale up, core is tight. And bring it right up. I really need this. You can see I'm a little tight. And I'm going to bring it right up here. I'm in my lunge, my left leg, opening up my torso. And let's go to the other side. Back. And I'm going to say, take a second, sit back. Somebody asked me before, how often do I do Yogates? And the answer is not near enough, guys, because let me tell you something. My hamstrings, my glutes, my hip flexors are tight. But I gotta tell you, right? Yogates, I did a version of Yogates when I created the 7-day DVD, the prescription, 7 days to a new and improved you. And that was a number of years ago. So I've fallen out of practice a little bit, but I'm telling you now, feeling this way, I'm gonna incorporate it at least 2 times or 3 times a week in addition to my training. You gotta try it, okay? We're gonna go back. into a cat-cow. My core is nice and tight. I'm going to extend my right leg, pointed, and I'm going to do a Pilates leg pull, keeping my hips aligned. I'm going to do 10 repetitions here, stretching out my hip flexors, engaging my core, working my glutes a little bit too. Nice. And by the way, tomorrow we're doing another booty butt camp tomorrow morning, so I gotta get ready. Pointed, my core is engaged, core pulled in towards my spine and lifting up. Back. Alright, a little vinyasa. We're going to go to chaturanga, working a little bit of the core, the upper body. Hands are in below my chest. I'm going to come down and I'm going to come up to an up dog, stretching out my lower back, my glutes, engaging my core, and coming right up. I love that. I'm going to do it again. Coming right down. Chaturanga, up dog. Modify it if you have to modify it. Try to do these moves. Restore, rejuvenate, reconnect. Rounding out my spine, lifting it up, exhaling one vertebra at a time. Feet out, shoulder width distance apart, soft knees, bending down, coming right up. Okay, coming back, stepping out into a plank. This one you may need to modify. We're going to come right up. Feet are apart. Right up. Straight line. One hand leading to the other. Hips are up. Core is tight. Engaging my obliques. And right back down. I had to tell you, honestly, I'm taking a second just to share it with you. You know, ladies, gentlemen, anyone out there that's all about exercise, weights, pushing pounds, and repetitions, and big chests, and all of these things, you gotta balance it out, right? You gotta take care of your body, you gotta restore your body, you gotta stretch it, you gotta keep it limber and long and lithe. And the visualization is that my muscles are restoring and they're lengthening. And every breath that I take now, I'm connecting to my inner soul, right? I'm helping restore and prepare for tomorrow morning's assault and tomorrow morning is gonna be the salt. I promise you. I see Sylvia there. I love that. Let's see, who else is here? Let me just, before I go back to the yoga mat, I wanted to say hello. Shout out to anyone that I can shout out that I see. Mom is there, always, love you. Susan, Bonnie, this would be amazing for you. It really would. There's something so calming and so self-controlling about being so connected to your body, right? The simple move of holding a plank, engaging your core, and doing something just simple, reaching. Don't look for that in the Yogates manual. Not there. All right. Down dog. Everything is relaxed. My core is engaged. And with every breath I take, I'm connecting to my inner power. Not just empty words. They're words to live by. They're words to aspire to. Right back down. Back into it. Here we go. So here's the deal. If you've got a husband that wants to exercise and you want to yoga, why don't you propose Yogates, right? Core strength. I'm telling you, guys want to have a strong core, especially as we get older. It's so important. It's easy to keep it nice and tight and flat when we're younger. As we get older, much more difficult, much more challenging. So Pilates does it. Yoga is going to keep your body supple, your muscles lithe, long, flexible. The combination of the yoga and the Pilates together, off the charts, off the charts. So I'm looking to see if there are any other questions. This is kind of a quiet session. I'm going to build up to any questions anybody has, any questions at all, any comments. So I just say, Uncle Joel, you know, our lives are crazy, often so out of control. We can't control what's going on out there. We never can. What we can control is our mind. We need to shut out the noise. We need to focus on our chi, right? And when that's strong and when we're connected, we feel anything is possible, right? And again, Yogates to me is subjective. If you went to a manual, I'm sure you'd go, oh my God, what was this guy doing? But the simple act of a down dog, a chaturanga, an up dog, stretches out your back, stretches out your glutes, connects everything, so all the pieces are there. That's what this is about, right? Smart exercise. It's not about pounding yourself into submission. Trust me, it doesn't work. It's not going to serve you well. Push it hard for days, listen to your body, and know when it's time to shut it down, or at least reconnect. That's what you need to do, right? That's what it's about. Susan, I love that you think I always have good chi. I don't always have good chi. I don't. But I've learned to breathe. I've learned to take a moment and reconnect. That's what I've learned to do. And it served me through some craziness. I'm not going to go into that now. What I'm going to say to you is it's a gorgeous day. It's Wednesday afternoon. It's with squats. My knees don't hurt, but I hear them like a cracking sound when I do squats. What do you advise? It's an amazing question. So if you're cracking when you squat, I want you to check your alignment, okay? I want you to make sure that your weight is in your heels. And when you sit back, maybe you start with a partial range of motion, right? Partial, and see how that works. And if there's no cricking, go down a little deeper. I actually like working against the wall. So I'd ask you to go against the wall and do some wall squats. You can control those better. And you find that range that works for you, right? That's what I suggest. Anyway, my friends, I wish you a beautiful evening. I can't wait I love that it worked. That was quick. Devora, I'm smiling now, right? That was right there. The ability I have, now you made me talk more, so you have to listen to me. The ability I have, and I feel so blessed and grateful, is I don't know you. I've never spoken to you before. I don't know where you are in the world. But I gave you a simple suggestion, modifying the movement, respecting your body. That sound is not supposed to be there. Fix it. Work around it. Learn to work around things. That's what's beautiful. Danielle, thank you for joining, right? Hopefully you saw some of it, because I'm ending now. But maybe, Danielle, I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for a booty butt camp. I can tell you one thing. I hope so. I'll tell you one thing. My body, my butt, my hip flexors are much appreciative of the little Yogates moment I shared with you. I love you guys. I do, and I do appreciate it. Have a good night, and I will see you 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, HoneyComb.Fit, the place for health and wellness. All my workouts, Tracy's, Stacy's, and the amazing Mark Messier, all there. We're there. This weekend I'm going to be cooking for you, maybe shopping with you. Stay tuned, because remember, it's not just fitness, it's lifestyle, and it's a way of life now and always. Take care, guys.